Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
It's time for an Amanda Exclusivo.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Amanda Exclusivo. I'm your host, Amanda Geffner, and I've had the pleasure of interning for my guest today. She's best known, and she's probably everyone's favorite judge on The Masked Singer. Please welcome my friend, Jenny McCarthy. Hi, Jenny.
Thanks, Amanda.
It's so good to see you. How have you been since we caught up last time?
I've been so busy since last time we caught up. I forgot where we left off, to be honest, because there was so much going on. But Masked Singer has basically stayed the same, but Formless Beauty has exploded.
Yes. So tell us what's going on. I'm still waiting for my makeup, Jenny.
What? You didn't get it?
No.
I'll make sure you get it. I can't believe it. Well, we launched into skincare now. So now we have moisturizer, cleanser, a facial scrub, hyaluronic acid, and our makeup, our mascara is one of our best sellers because we're one of the only ones without hormone disruptors in it. But our everything is gluten-free, vegan, cruelty-free. It is so clean. I work so hard on it. And I'm just hoping that people give me a try, give me a chance, because when I started looking for clean beauty, I couldn't believe that everyone was lying. Like,
Oh, really?
there was still so many toxins inside of your skincare and your makeup because the FDA doesn't really regulate makeup or skincare.
Right.
It's
Yes.
kind of like the wild, wild west. You're on your own. And when people say, oh, ours is clean, when you actually do the work, they're verifying themselves. They don't go through any verification official. Now, what do I do at Formless Beauty? We follow the Environmental Working Group guidelines. That's ewg.org. If you don't know who they are, you guys, you have to check them out because they are the holy grail when it comes to not doing the work, the science on what should be put in makeup and skincare and what shouldn't. So especially for all my youngsters like you, Amanda,
Yeah.
you should start now because the toxin overloads that we put in our system, they end up piling up on top of one each other. And as you get older, you start getting all these diagnoses, allergies, autoimmune conditions. And if you start young, you will be one of those people that your friends are going to envy because you're going to have great skin, you have good energy. You're not going to be diagnosed with all these crazy autoimmune conditions someday. So make the investment now in yourself because that will pay off in your future.
Guys, heard it here first from Jenny. And where can we find your makeup?
Well, formlessbeauty.com is the website. And then starting in December, we're going to be in Sprouts. So anyone that has a Sprouts in their area, we will be there because they care about ingredients.
It's wonderful. And you heard it here first on the Amanda Exclusivo, you guys. So Jenny, like how's Donnie? How's your son?
Donnie's great. You know, Donnie just got done with his Las Vegas residency and I got to be a groupie. Thank you. It's kind of fun dating a rock star because, you know, when you wake up next to someone every day, you can just get in the same old routine of just like, you know what I mean? And then when you see him perform on stage and it's so hot, you know, I mean, it's like at any age, I'm like, oh my God, look at him be a rock and roll star. So I loved every second of it. And then literally the day he wrapped from from Las Vegas, he got on a plane and flew to Canada where he's shooting his new series, Boston Blue, for CBS.
Oh, he's a busy man.
Very busy man.
But I did learn something about you because I do watch Kelly Clarkson. You originally didn't have a crush on Donnie from the start.
You know what? New Kids on the Block, I was a little bit out of the age group. So like my younger sister was into New Kids on the Block, where I was like, oh, through passing, I was like, oh, John's cute. John's a cutie. So, but I wasn't into that New Kids on the Block, you know, era. My sister was. So I kind of got it by sisterhood, but not on any crushes back then.
But you hopped on the Donnie train a little bit later on, so that's all that matters.
For sure. And by the way, anyone that goes to the concert now says the same thing. Like everyone's a Donnie's girl. Like you
I
can't
am
help
too.
but be a Donnie's girl.
I am too. I remember last time we talked, Donnie actually crashed into our interview. He was on FaceTime. He's
Yep,
like, hi. So say hi to Donnie this time.
I will.
Yeah, but let's transition to Masked Singer because I love it. And I love that you're on it because you know you're my favorite selfishly, Jenny.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the show a little bit. So what surprised you the most about last season?
God, you know what? We shot that in November. So so hard for in we've done 14 seasons, 13
That's
seasons that
crazy.
I can't even remember who won last season.
I can
Like,
tell you, Gretchen,
oh my God, Gretchen. Yes.
I got you covered.
Yeah, thank you. Gretchen, first of all, she's a true talent, but I had no idea that it was her, like not at all. And I was kind of surprised that Robin got it at the last minute because the judges were competing for the Golden Ear Trophy that I usually win every single year. And he wound up tying with me at the last minute, and I was so annoyed.
Oh my God. No, and this season was great. Andy Grammer was on. So
Right?
yeah.
I think Andy Grammer kind of should have won. I voted for Andy Grammer, just so you know. Yes.
No, I love Andy Grammer. I think he's fantastic. But what was your favorite moment ever? Like, let's go back to the early seasons of Masked Singer. What's
You
been
know what? I would say there's a couple. Well, first of all, how could I not say Donnie Wahlberg, my husband surprising me on the show?
going to say
Um,
that's probably your number one, right?
that's number one. But also listening to Leanne Rimes sing.
Yeah.
Leanne Rimes has the most beautiful voice live. It is like, it just goes right into your soul. It's literally like a sponge. So having those beautiful moments, just my cup, I call it filling my cup, I felt like I was being sung by an angel in the entire season. She truly was ethereal and beautiful. And then there was people like Wayne Brady,
Yes,
who
he's so
was
talented.
I mean, so talented. I think he got a little annoyed with me
Uh-oh.
because I said to him at the end, I go, who knew that you can do this too? He's like, that's exactly right. People don't look hard enough. And I was like, "Mm."
Oh my God.
I could have just been super sensitive that day, but I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Like a
Keep
lot
your
of people
mind.
didn't know
That's what I
that
love
he could.
about you.
Right? I'm like, oh. He could sing and dance though. Like he's a person that stayed with me also. And then who else? I would say, God, there's just been so many. I love the boo-boos that have happened, which are characters' heads that have fallen off in the middle of the show.
Oh, tell us.
And so I would scream, close your eyes, because like we'd see the head start to fall off, and
Oh,
then we would close our eyes and look down, and then, be protected. The character was protected. Um,
yeah.
and then we also had Savannah, Chrisley from Chrisley Knows Best. Savannah was on the show last year, or the year before, um, there to support her family, which I thought was really touching.
That's real.
She was put in a difficult situation of having to be the mom in the family and go out and earn an income, and she can't sing, and she knows she can't sing. So she was like, "Ah." And but there she was, getting that money to feed the babies.
Bringing up people that can't sing, my favorite Masked Singer moment, do you want to guess before I say it?
I have no idea.
I'll tell you, Wendy Williams. You could easily tell it was her. The Native New Yorker song, I can't help but think of her every time I hear it. I was like peeing my pants laughing. It's like that's the best thing I've ever seen.
One would think that I should have gotten that because it was so obvious. But what
Hey,
people don't know, you guys, for the judges, when we're standing at the panel, we're always, you see us doing this. We're like trying
yeah.
to, you literally see us doing this because they don't put the speakers by us. So we can't hear the voices. We only get the bounce back from the walls, then bounces back to us. It's like this, so we can't hear what you guys hear at home. That's why a lot of times we're made fun of. If people are like, how did you not know it was that person? I'm like, because we can't hear. That's why we're like this. They purposely make it very difficult, which is why I do well guessing, because I go by the clues. I guess by the clues.
No, and you usually nail it, but you must be having a lot of fun with all the judges, and it's fun to hear who they think is under the mask, right? So what's
And
it?
it's very helpful that Ken is an actual doctor, because me, Nicole, Rita, Robin will be like, my throat hurts. Can you look at it? I've got a bump right here. Can you tell me what it is? You think it's skin cancer, Ken? Is this skin cancer? And you know what I mean? Just like, We're constantly using him for free appointments.
I love
And I wish he would have kept his medical license because I'm like, I need a prescription of antibiotics right now. But we just get along so well like a family, and I'm really grateful for that.
Oh, it's amazing. I can tell all of you are so close, and whenever someone's wrong, you all just pick on each other like, oh, come on, it's this person. It's this person.
Totally.
So you mentioned some things about like that people don't know about the show, like the mask head falling off. You're like, don't look. Do you have any other, you always have the dirt. Any other like secret behind the scenes stuff that we don't know?
Let me think. Yeah, there's characters, celebrities that lose their mind when they're not picked for the finals or they have to go home. Like literally we say, "Oh no, you didn't make it through so and so." Like let's say Cupcake, you didn't make it through. Now this Cupcake, by the way, there has been a Cupcake and she was fine. I'm using it as an example. So
Okay.
Cupcake would have to go backstage to get ready a little bit. They allow girls to get their hair and makeup, and then they come back out and we pretend we just kick them off and then they take their mask off and they're like, okay, that's so and so. There's been a couple of celebrities that wouldn't come back on stage. They're like refused. They're like, no, I'm not going to unmask myself because they're so annoyed that they have to go home or they lost. And
Wow.
so sometimes we would have to stop down. That means like stop recording
Okay.
and wait 6 hours for them to come out of their trailer.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's also fun because
It
it's
is
so
fun.
it's also so Hollywood. Just like watching, you know what though? This is the positive that I hope you include with this message. That the
Please.
celebrities care this much. The celebrities care that much about the show. It's not just a silly little game show. Like celebrities are celebrities for a reason. They're competitive. They're competitive by nature. That's why they're famous. So when you put them on a show that's as silly as Masked Singer, they get very competitive and get upset when they lose. So I don't really mind that they have hissy fits because you're looking at a judge who also has hissy fits. I get so annoyed when, playfully annoyed, of course, when like I'll say a guess and then one of the other judges would be like, oh, I'm just going to go with what Jenny said. And I'm like, do you know how much work I did to come up with this celebrity? Do you know? So I understand them having a little bit of a brat attack because I have my own up in the judges panel.
So everyone steals your answers. Ken's the doctor. What role does Rita play? What role does Robin play?
Robin is there for the dad jokes. Like
Love it.
Robin never fails. He's actually 100 times funnier than you would ever believe Robin Thicke would be.
Really?
He's hilarious. He's a walking pun joke box. You don't see half of the ridiculous dad jokes that come out of his mouth because there's not enough time. The whole show would just be dad jokes from Robin. Now, we all know Ken is funny. And then Rita is just this beautiful, it's like that friend that gets along with everybody, adds life to the party, has a beautiful singing voice. And it's fun to hear someone talk like this, to have a little English accent in there. Makes the show sounds better.
I love her. Rita, if you're listening, please come on the Exclusivo. I love you. I love Jen.
I'll tell her.
Oh my God, I would throw up probably during the interview. I love her. But seriously, Jenny, you talked about people going on the show. I'm putting you in a scenario. Let's say you're going on The Masked Singer. What would you want your costume to be? And what would you want your song to be?
I would want my outfit to be a cheeseburger
I love
because, well, Donnie's a Wahlburger. So he's got a hamburger restaurant. So I feel like having some hot buns and some good meat, because I'm kind of a meaty, cheesy kind of a girl.
Love it.
I think it would be a perfect costume.
I could totally see you rocking that. I really could.
I could, but you know what? I can't sing. Like I really can't sing. I lip sync Happy Birthday. I mean, like it's bad. And there's been a few times, Amanda, where they've made me sing. They're like, oh no, the panel is doing an opening number. And I'm like, say what? I'm like, can I lip sync and have someone sing for me? And they're like, no. So there's been times if you guys want to go up and look at like the Shrek episode where I had to come out of this like wooden box and sing a line. And I did it, except I went home after the season was wrapped and I get a phone call from the producers and they said, okay, we're mixing the show right now. We're in the edit bay and we are all crying laughing because you sound so bad. And I'm like, I told you, I can't sing. And they're like, we never do this, but we're going to have you lip sync and try it again because we have to put your voice. They said I sounded like a man, like a scared man. So it still doesn't sound that great. So if you're welcome to go check out an old episode on Hulu or something. It's the Shrek episode to see me sing, and you'll be like, "Oh, girl, you're right. You should lip sync from now on."
My parents told me I'm only allowed to sing in 3 places, which is the car, the shower, and my basement. Otherwise,
Oh, nice.
it's
Okay,
really
okay.
bad. So if it makes you feel better, you're not alone.
That does make me feel better.
Yeah. So don't worry. I would happily lip sync with you.
Good.
But Jenny, what else is next for you?
Well, I just got done writing my 10th book, maybe. It's going to be coming out next September. So September 2026. We're in 25, right? September 2026. It's a book that's probably definitely not ready for you. It's more about midlife. It's more about aging, midlife, funny stories. I wrote this really funny book called Belly Laughs back in the day.
I remember.
And Belly Laughs was a huge hit. So I kind of like the follow-up of like the midlife aging point. Very funny. And then we've got Masked Singer coming out. Formless Beauty is expanding. So hopefully you guys check out the brand because it's going to keep growing and growing.
Well, I can't wait, Jenny. You know I'm always rooting for you, and I miss working with you so much.
Thanks, Amanda.
So I was wondering if we could play a game. We played it the first time on
Yeah.
so it's called the speed round. I asked you as many questions as I could. They're about you within a minute. You answered 12 questions. So I want to see if we could beat that.
Okay, let's try.
It'll be better than the singing.
Thank you. I'll take it.
All right, Jenny, let me know when you're ready, and I'm going to start the timer.
Okay, ready and go.
Okay. Makeup product you can't live without.
Mascara.
What's your nickname?
Bob.
Visit family or have family visit.
Visit family.
What's Donnie's worst habit?
Snoring.
Your favorite place to shop.
Uh, Neiman Marcus.
Okay. Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Bad dye job.
Have you ever been suspended in school?
No.
Okay. Burping or farting?
Farting.
Christmas or your birthday?
My birthday.
Load the dishwasher or unload?
Definitely load.
Your favorite New Kid on the Block song?
Dirty Dancing.
High maintenance or low?
Low.
This is a little naughty. Sex in the morning or at night?
Now that I'm old, in the morning.
Do the cooking or clean the dishes?
Clean the dishes.
Jenny, you did very well.
How did I do?
Got 14.
Yes!
So
That Neiman Marcus one screwed me up, so I'll have to get better for next time.
or should I call you Bob?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jenny, I can't thank you enough for coming on. You're the best.
Of course. So good to see you again, too.
Too, I miss you.
I miss you, too.